The youngest mayor in state history, making headlines for the wrong reasons today, as Tyron Trong now finds himself at the center of a criminal investigation. The 26-year-old mayor spent the day in jail facing charges of solicitation of prostitution, drug trafficking, and gun charges. And new tonight, the district attorney says Trong is just part of a larger puzzle working to defraud the city. And now the city of Bogalusa looks for a way forward if these charges end up in convictions.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Mika, and we're back for another Red Cup Talks because this is where truth, pop culture, and politics meet. So I want to come on today and talk about the youngest mayor in Louisiana history. He was 23 years old when he got elected. You would think this would be all high notes, right? Wrong. This mayor just got arrested for doing the unthinkable. When I tell you it didn't make any sense, it didn't make any sense. But we're going to go ahead and get into the story. Here we go.
Bonded out, the youngest mayor in state history, making headlines for the wrong reasons today, as Tyron Trong now finds himself at the center of a criminal investigation. The 26-year-old mayor spent the day in jail facing charges of solicitation of prostitution, drug trafficking, and gun charges. And new tonight, the district attorney says Trong is just part of a larger puzzle working to defraud the city.
The mayor is on his way home. He should be here in about 30 minutes.
And within minutes of that comment, Bogalusa's Mayor Tyron Trong left the Washington Parish jail.
No comments.
Tuesday, many of the mayor's supporters addressed the city council.
I'm concerned about y'all arresting 20 and 30 people at a time and saying that you have committed crime.
Hours after he was arrested by state police on charges related to a drug and prostitution investigation.
It was unbelievable.
It's a setup.
I believe it was about 20-some cars. It don't take that much to lock down one man.
According to state police, the investigation began in April when their Narcotics and Violent Crime Task Force learned of a drug trafficking organization operating in Bogalusa.
7 of 20 were arrested.
District Attorney for the 22nd Judicial District, Colin Sims, says the mayor is just one piece of this investigation. He claims more arrests are on the way. While the mayor awaits his court appearance, those who support him say they want answers surrounding his alleged involvement and want them now.
We're very grateful for this mayor, and it's just ridiculous.
All right, so you guys just saw that. This man seemed to have such a promising start, right? He was 23 when he got elected, and he's 26 now, and look at it. He's already a career criminal in politics. Like, you can't make this stuff up. And the fact that he doesn't have good counsel around him tells me that he's falling prey to whatever is his norm, whoever is still around him. I mean, those day ones that can't really go with you, but they try to bring them anyway. Yeah, he's still around those. Trust me. And the reason why I know is because while I was looking at all types of articles and things on this story, I came across a story about his half brother. And I was just like, yeah, I'm right. Watch this.
One of the 3 people arrested in connection to a deadly shooting that happened during a high school basketball game last week is the half brother of Mayor Tyron Trong. Caleb Moss was arrested for obstruction of justice and as an accessory to first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder. Jamichael Spikes and a 16-year-old were also arrested. A 14-year-old was killed and a 12-year-old was injured during that shooting.
All right, so you guys just saw that. That was the brother of the mayor. All right. And he's being accused of murder, shooting at a high school at minors. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Yeah, I was right. He's around people that don't mean him well, that don't have his best interest. They don't care that he's the mayor. And obviously, he doesn't care that he's the mayor. He was 23 when he got elected, but he's 26 now. Like, you should know better. This doesn't make any sense. You're risking not only your livelihood, but you're risking things going on in a town that aren't safe for the town residents. Like, I don't get it. However, the mayor felt like right afterwards, he had to go on social media and clear his name. So he goes to Facebook, just like all Gen Zers and millennials do, and says a few things about his arrest and what he's involved in. I want you guys to see what he said right afterwards, and then we'll come back. Here we go.
The morning after Bogalusa Mayor Tyron Trong was released from Washington Parish Jail, he posted this on Facebook, thanking his supporters and claiming his innocence.
He's innocent. He's not guilty of any charges, you know. and I'm going to back him to the end.
Washington Parish District Attorney Colin Sims said law enforcement was investigating a drug operation when they found evidence incriminating Trong.
But the evidence that was collected, the evidence that was reviewed, led to that incidentally.
With so many standing by the mayor's side, we wanted to know what evidence led investigators to Trong, where Trong's colleagues stand, and what the mayor himself had to say about the charges. Wednesday morning, we started with law enforcement, requesting court records and footage of the arrest. Next, we called each council member on the city's website. Only Councilmember Penny Douglas answered and promptly said no comment. And that's basically what we got from the mayor, too. Less than 24 hours after posting bail, Bogalusa Mayor Tyron Trong posted on social media saying whoever thinks he's part of a drug trafficking operation is, quote, mistaken. So we came here to Bogalusa City Hall to ask him a few questions, but he didn't want to talk to us. Our calls, texts, and Facebook messages to Trong went unanswered. We even stopped by his attorney's office, and the receptionist told us he would get back to us. For now, we don't know much more than when we started and are still looking for answers. Reporting from Bogalusa, Amelia Strahan, WWL, Louisiana.
All right, so you guys just saw that. So here are my thoughts. Let's pour it up. This young man seems like he was misguided. He does not have good mentors. He does not have good people around him, family or friends. All right. He just seems like he lucked up and got the chance to be mayor at a young age, which is luck of a lifetime. Right. And he didn't know how to handle it because obviously with greater responsibility comes greater responsibility. All right. You have to actually go ahead and make changes in your life. You cannot hang with the same people, including your family, right? If they're doing wrong, you got to separate yourself. On top of that, you unseated the incumbent that had been there for 8 years. She was pissed off. All right. So at the end of the day, you had eyeballs on you. And had you had a good male mentor or somebody in that vein, you would have seen it. But you did not see it because there's no one around you who isn't really trying to leech off you or attach themselves to you because you are an anomaly. And unfortunately, this young man just effed around and found out what happens when you don't let the people around you go that don't do you no good. But I could be wrong. So you guys get down in the comments and let me know what you thought about the mayor who thought he was still going to be a trap star while being in office. Okay. And let me know if you think this mayor should get a second chance if he's not convicted, or let me know if you think, hey, if you don't get rid of these people that are around you, you're going to end up succumbing to whatever happens because they're not looking out for your best interest. They're just trying to leech off whatever they can do. And you're mayor of the town, so they probably thought they can get away with everything, but they didn't F around and found out. It's your girl, Mika, and I'm out. Peace.